or a Methodist. You don't catch hell because you're a Baptist, and you don't catch hell because you're a Methodist. You don't catch hell because you're a Methodist or a Baptist. You don't catch hell because you're a Democrat or a Republican. You don't catch hell because you're a Mason or an elf. And you sure don't catch hell because you're an American, because if you was an American, you wouldn't catch no hell.
Yeah.
You catch hell.
1 week's pay. It's the best I could do.
Wait!
Hey! You better find yourself someplace to hide and keep praying nobody ever finds you.
Try these on.
Look, you crazy mother.
Put these on.
Hey! Stay away from me.
I'm telling you, you dumb son of a... I'm trying to save you and your family's life.
You couldn't even save your own.
I'm giving you a choice. Either put on these glasses or start eating that trash can.
Not this year.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Or a Methodist. You don't catch hell because you're a Baptist, and you don't catch hell because you're a Methodist. You don't catch hell because you're a Methodist or a Baptist. You don't catch hell because you're a Democrat or a Republican. You don't catch hell because you're a Mason or an elf. And you sure don't catch hell because you're an American, because if you was an American, you wouldn't catch no hell. You catch hell because you're a black man. You catch hell, all of us catch hell for the same reason.
Put on the glasses.
So we are all black people, so-called Negroes, second-class citizens, ex-slaves. You are nothing but an ex-slave. You don't like to be told that. But what else are you? You are ex-slave. You didn't come here on the Mayflower.
Man, I told you, I didn't want to be in. You dirty motherfucker.
Take a look. Put them on. No!
On the Mayflower, you came here in a slave ship, in chains, like a horse or a cow or a chicken. And you were brought here by the people who came here on the Mayflower. You were brought here by the so-called pilgrims or founding fathers. They were the ones who brought you here. We have a common enemy. We have this in common. We have a common oppressor, a common exploiter, and a common discriminator. But once we all realize that we have this common enemy, then we unite on the basis of what we have in common. And what we have foremost in common is that enemy, the white man. He's an enemy to all of us. I know some of you all think that some of them aren't enemies. Time will tell. In Bandung, back in I think 1954, was the first unity meeting in centuries of black people. And once you study what happened at the Bandung Conference and the results of the Bandung Conference, it actually serves as a model for the same procedure you and I can use to get our problem solved. At Bandung, all the nations came together. They were dark nations from Africa and Asia. Some of them were Buddhists. Some of them were Muslims. Some of them were Christians. Some of them were Confucianists. Some were atheists. Despite their religious differences, they came together. Some were communists, some were socialists, some were capitalists. Despite their economic and political differences, they came together. All of them were black, brown, red, or yellow. The number one thing that was not allowed to attend the Bandung Conference was the white man. He couldn't come. Once they excluded the white man, they found that they could get together. Once they kept him out, everybody else fell right in and fell in line. This is the thing that you and I have to understand. And these people who came together didn't have nuclear weapons. They didn't have jet planes. They didn't have all of the heavy armaments that the white man has. But they had unity. They were able to submerge their little petty differences and agree on one thing. That though one African came from Kenya and was being colonized by the Englishmen, and another African came from the Congo and was being colonized by the Belgians, and another African came from Guinea and was being colonized by the French, and another came from Angola and was being colonized by the Portuguese. When they came to the Bandung Conference, they looked at the Portuguese, and at the Frenchmen, and at the Englishmen, and at the other Dutchmen, and learned or realized that the one thing that all of them had in common, they were all from Europe. They were.
Now hold on.
They were all from.
You're like the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream.
Blonde, blue-eyed, and white skin. They began to recognize who their enemy was. The same man that was colonizing our people in Kenya was colonizing our people in the Congo. The same one in the Congo was colonizing our people in South Africa and in southern Rhodesia and in Burma and in India and in Afghanistan and in Pakistan. They realized all over the world where a dark man was being oppressed, he was being oppressed by the white man. Where the dark man was being exploited, he was being exploited by the white man. So they got together under this basis that they had a common enemy. And when you and I here in Detroit and in Michigan and in America,
and the police
who have been awakened today, look around us, we too realize here in America,
he's licensed,
we all
he's
have a
carried
common
gun,
enemy.
and he let
Whether
the
he's in
officer
Georgia
know
or Michigan,
that
whether he's in California or New York,
he had a
he's the
firearm
same
and he was
man.
reaching for his wallet.
Blue eyes
and the
and
officer
blonde
just shot
hair
him
and
in his
pale
arm.
skin.
We're
Same
waiting
man.
for back. I will, sir. I will. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
Told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand
So
up.
what we have
You
to do is
told
what
him to
they
get his
did.
ID,
They
sir,
agreed
his driver's
to stop
license.
quarreling among
Oh my God!
themselves.
Please don't tell me he's
Any little
dead.
spat that they
Please
had,
don't tell me my boyfriend
they
just
settled
went
among
like that.
themselves.
Your hands where they are.
Go
Yes,
into
I
a
will,
huddle.
sir. I'll keep my
Don't
hands
let
where
the
they are.
enemy know that you got a disagreement. Instead of us airing our differences in public,
Please don't tell me that he's
we have to
gone.
realize we're
Please,
all the
officer,
same
don't
family.
tell me that you just did this.
and when
to
you
him.
have a family
You
squabble, you
shot
don't get
4
out on the
bullets
sidewalk.
into him, sir.
If you do, everybody
He
calls
was
you
just getting
you
his
are out
license
behind
and
closed doors.
registration, sir.
And then when you come out on the street, you pose a common front, a united front. And this is what we need to do in the community and in the city and in the state. We need to stop airing our differences in front of the white man. Put the white man out of our meeting, number one. And then sit down and talk shop with each other. That's all you got